Hi everyone, in this video, my group would like to present to you our group assignment on the topic of standard deviation and expected utility in uncertainty. I am Nurin Aina and I will give you a simply brief introduction of our topic. Uncertainty is measured with a variance or its square root, which is a standard deviation. The standard deviation of a statistic is also and more commonly called a standard error. Uncertainty emerged because of variability. Meanwhile, the expected utility of an entity is derived from the expected utility hypothesis. This hypothesis states that under uncertainty, the weighted average of all possible levels of utility will best represent the utility at any given point in time. So, I will pass to my groupmate Azura Liziao that will explain about standard deviation, and next Kui Yao will speak to you about expected utility.
What is standard deviation? The standard deviation is a statistic that measures the dispersion of a data set relative to its mean and is calculated as the square root of the variance. The formula of standard deviation is square root of total x minus mean square divided by n, where x is a set of number, mean is the average of the set of number, n is the size of the set, and lowercase sigma is standard deviation. But in this case, we should draw a table to calculate the variance of the profit from this concept step by step. The first column lists the two outcomes, which is rain and no rain, and the next column gives the probability. The third column shows the value or profit of each outcome. The next column is calculate the differences between value and the expected value, which is the t minus 10 for no rain and negative 10 minus 10 for rain. The fifth column is square these differences, and the last is multiply these square differences by the probability. The sum of these probability weighted differences, which is 400 ringgit, is the variance. While the expected value are constant, the smaller the standard deviation or variance, the smaller the risk.
Next is the expected utility EU. The expected utility is the probability weighted average of the utility from each possible outcome. Expected utility theory is used as a tool for analyzing situations in which individuals must make a decision without knowing the outcomes that may result from that decision. Expected utilities is also used to evaluate situations without immediate payback, such as purchasing insurance. The formula of the EU is the probability of no rain times U times value of no rain plus probability of rain times U times value of rain. Now we look for the example. Hakim's EU from planning to open store. Value of no rain is RM30 and value of rain is negative RM10. Now we use the formula of EU to calculate the EU. The probability of no rain and rain is 1 per 2. So 1 per 2 times U times RM30 plus 1 per 2 times U times negative RM10. If the question has mentioned the value of U, we can put inside to the formula. Later, we can find the value of EU. Now, we have three types of risk. If the value of EU is bigger than 0, that means it's risk adverse. Risk adverse is mean someone is unwilling to make a fair bet. If the value of EU is equal to 0, means is risk neutral. Risk neutral means someone is indifferent about making a fair bet. Last, If the value of EU is smaller than 0, means is risk preferring. Risk preferring is someone willing to make a fair bet.